Alrighty, so Ninja Kiwi just released 7 screenshots of Battles 2, and I did a really unorganized video on them, but I want to do an organized sit-down video of each screenshot here. So this will be like a 7-part series, and yeah. So we're going to start off with this screenshot right here, alright? So this is Battles 2. Look how clear it is, alright? I'd say let's so we're literally just going to sit here and analyze this, because that's fun, you know, it's so fun. Alright, so first thing to know is look at these prices right here on the left here. These prices, Ninja Kiwi has confirmed that the balance changes in BTD 6 and Battles 2 will be different here. And we can see that here. So the prices here are going to be different, and they'll probably adjust them as time goes on. You know, if the sniper's not being used enough, boom, sniper gets cheaper, you know? Then we also have Gwendolyn here, and we have a really small icon for abilities here. There's enough space for another ability here, so we'll probably see 2 abilities from Oben, as in Battles 1. Now, if you look at Oben right here, we have a space for 2 abilities. There's 1 ability right here, and there's a space for another. So we'll see 2 abilities as in BTD 6. And this icon is just bigger here. This is not like a tower here, all right? Every single strat is gonna have a hero and 3 towers. So heroes are just gonna be in every game. Up here, we can see some icons here. We see a Gwendolyn icon over here, and then we see an Oben icon over here, which are super cool art right here. And then we got these really clean life bars. I said this before, but they're so clean. Look at these life bars. And then we have a gold right here. And we have this, it's like partially silver and partially gold. It's really weird. I don't understand what's behind this icon here. But it's definitely something interesting to think about. Yo, so I realized this later. The coin fills up to tell you when your next eco boost is coming, which is super sick. All right, that's just a guess, I guess, but I think it's right. And then we have our eco here as in Battles 1 here. Now, if you look at the left side, we can see how our eco is adjusted by the balloons we send here. So every mob you send you lose 1,000 here. And so in Battles 1, you lost a lot more eco by sending a ZOG and only like 24 eco for sending a mob and stuff. And so looking like below here, I wonder if it'll be 1,000, losing 1,000 eco for each mob, including DDTs and BIDs, which Ninja Kiwi has confirmed on Reddit will be in the game. Which Ninja Kiwi has confirmed DDTs and BIDs are going to be in the game. And that's what's going to be right here. Now, if you look over here, you can see that we lose 1,000 eco for every mob we send. And I wonder if it'll be the same for like DDTs and BIDs, which are going to be right here. We're going to have probably DDT right here, and then a BID right here. But we'll have to see. I wonder how expensive they'll be, but we might lose 1,000 eco for each of them, unlike Battles 1, where you lose more eco depending on the bigger mob you send. And then we have a tower boost and balloon boost here. I wonder how those will work, if they'll be the same, but assuming it's probably just going to speed up the tower's attack. And then we have a tower and balloon boost right here, and assuming it works the same as in Battles 1, the tower boost will make everything on the screen attack faster, and the balloon boost will make your balloons faster. In Battles 1, it's 30%, but we'll see if it's changed in Battles 2. Down here, we have Regrow, Camo, and Fortified. We'll have to see if you could send Fortified Moabs as in BTD 6 or something. But something else to consider is that these things are not unlocked in the Battles 2 leak back in March. Meaning that these things are you're not going to be able to send reroll balloons on round 1 likely. You know, these will be unlocked in the future with progressing rounds during the game. Then in the middle, we have these 3 mobs here. This is where you send mobs. And look how big the bar is right here. So in Battles 1, you can only send up to 5 sets of balloons at a time here. But this bar is really big. I'd say it's big enough for... It honestly might be possible to send 10 sets of balloons at a time, which might be ridiculous, you know? Or you get 5 sets of balloons. We'll see how it goes and stuff. But it's also really... These are just really tiny. And then we also have a surrender button down here and an emote button. On the Steam page, it does mention emotes and taunts. So it's unlikely this will be a chat button. You could probably just send emotes and stuff. As for these trees right here along the middle bar here, those things are right there and they're going to prevent you from placing any towers close to the middle bar. So I said this in the last video and stuff, but will you be able to place videos under the bar? Because that's the thing in Battles 1 where you could fit stuff underneath this middle bar here. So... we'll see. And it does look like you start with 150 lives. A final thing to mention is that there's these little paths right here. So we might see like different paths for the natural and player sent balloons on this map here. You know, these paths. I don't think they're just there for decoration and stuff. So we probably will see, player sent balloon coming out here. So we'll probably see natural balloons coming out of these green paths here. We have a Stonehenge structure like here, which I assume will be an obstacle. Maybe something you can't clear and stuff. You can see that the balloons are hidden behind it besides the Moab here. And so it is probably gonna be an obstacle that blocks towers, blocks the sniper, you know? We can also see the towers are much bigger, you know, compared to the path. In BT6, you don't really see these towers up close. And it's so clean, you know, these towers are not blurry up close. They're so clean, which is awesome here. But they're very big. You see this boat? You could probably only fit like 3 boats in here. For the tower themselves, there's nothing too crazy here. They're just placing down towers and stuff. They got a spike factory right there. They're chilling. So I assume the balloons will come from the upper part. And we can also see, actually, and something else I'm really excited to note is look at this right here. You see a leaf right here. You don't see a leaf right here. You see this little like light right here is going along the middle of the lake. On the left side, it's going to the top left of the lake, which means that visually the left and right side are going to be a bit different and stuff, but space wise, it looks like exactly the same, and it looks like it's going to be perfectly even here, all right? And a perfectly even game, I'm completely down with that. In Battles 1, some maps were slightly different than other maps, where I mean the space was not entirely the same. Like usually it was like even, but it wasn't entirely the same. I totally support this right here. And we got these little gems. They look like they're actually mushrooms, pardon me. And so this looks like a forest. It looks like a very mystical forest, a magical forest. We got the stone thing right here. Here's my total list of predictions. I'm just trying to like, I want to try and predict at least one map for Battles 2. That'd be super cool. So here's a list of so many names here to the point where I think we're gonna get at least one here. So I hope one of these things is right. Prediction for the map. And that's it. Lastly, I just want to say that it's so clean. Look at the wood on the side. Look at everything. The border, everything's so clean. We do see this border around the game here. We don't see the bottom part of the game here, which is interesting. There's no bottom border. We'll see how that affects it. But yeah, this is looking like, honestly, it's looking perfect. I don't have any like suggestions or anything. It looks so good. I guess we do also have tier 5 tires here. So see this round 20 right here? I wonder if the round 20 will get shifted a little to the left if you go to 3-digit rounds. Also, Ninja Kiwi, like, come on, look at these tack shooter spots. Like, come on, you gotta put it right here. All right. And that's it for this. Yo, thank you guys so much. It was a great day. Be sure to brush your teeth.